Welcome everybody. This is the Nottingham Video Games Expo live stream sort of guest announcement, sort of Q&A, what's been happening and all that sort of stuff. So Alex, what we're going to do is I'll keep an eye on the chat and everything, and you talk. You say what you want to say about the event, and we'll answer any questions, and I'll butt in if there's anything that I can answer as well. So let's go.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, there's actually quite a lot of people already. Got tons of people in the chat today. I was about to say, what's going on? But everyone's obviously raring for NottsVGE. 22nd of July, by the way, everyone. So obviously get your tickets from NottsVGE.com. All the info is there. But yeah, so let's just go through the chat before we move on to, we're going to do a bit of Q&A. We can answer people's questions, as well as, are we making announcements today?
We could, we'll showcase the announcements that happened.
Yeah.
But depends how our arms are twisted. We might be able to give something away, but that really depends on how twisted our arms are. But yeah, first comment that's come in.
Oh yes, here we go from the Rampage Tulk. Great name, by the way. I've been waiting for this moment, but that's good to know. To be fair,
yeah.
if you don't already subscribe, hit that subscribe. The only reason I say that is we're trying to grow this channel, because obviously everyone knows about the event. Great, we're all across all the socials, but the YouTube channel just needs a bit of a boost, so that as soon as we drop any info, it's all there. Dorbs from Retro Gamer and Revival. Who else we got? Middle-aged gamer guy. Hey, how you doing, Mags? Good to have you here. Wave also. Wow. Yeah, obviously they're going to be part of the event. Obviously, Wave and Debug. All there. Gozo's World. How you doing? Let's go. Even we're here. It's going to be a big event, baby.
Well, what I'll do is I'll keep putting all the chats up on the screen with people saying good evening to us, and saying that we're live and stuff. If there's any questions that you guys have about the event, or changes of venues, we can answer everything. We'll go through the FAQs. We'll talk to you about some of the things as well. So if there's anything that you want to know, now is the time to ask it. So whether it be live to us or in the comments of this video afterwards, if you've missed it live, so by all means, get those questions in.
Absolutely. So obviously, yes, like you said, you're going through all of this, but there is a bit here where we're going to basically say which guests have been announced so far. Do you have the actual page up ready to go, by any chance?
I do indeed, yes, by all means. Right. So give me a second.
Here we go, guests announced so far. Which, to be fair, have been all of a sudden started to accelerate. So we dropped the first guest. Was it? Must have been about a week or two ago now, right? Was it a week or two ago?
Maybe, yeah. So look, here we go. Let's go through the full lineup. There we go. Yep. Retro Gaming Revival is there. We announced them. So those guys are going to be there. They're quite phenomenal in the chat this evening. So thank you very much, guys. Just need to double check. Yes, I'm just checking that it was.
I was about to say. I was hoping you haven't updated that. So that
because if eagle eyes of you are wondering why there's a space here, you can think there might be a few spaces left. You're probably right. There's a few spaces left, but our first guest, a true gent, a very nice chap, the voice of many games that we've all known growing up, the likes of Diddy Kong, Donkey Kong Country games, Battletoads, Killer Instinct. Kev Bayliss is back. So, Alex, talk us about Kev Bayliss.
What can I tell you about him? I mean, like you said, we had him at our first event, but he was obviously it was him, Graham Norgate, and is it David Wise? Please don't kill me if I got that wrong. I believe that was his name. All from Rare. But this time we approached Kev because we loved his energy, to be fair, and we got to remember that Kev was only there the one day. Yes, this is only a one-day event, so that means basically everyone who's going will now get a chance to see him. But it will be a different talk this time as well, so it's not going to be exactly the same topic. Plus, he's also doing an on-stage kind of, how do I put it? Beat the participants, as it were. So anyone beat the public. So he can you can come up onto the stage and play Diddy Kong Racing with Kev Bayliss. So you can play that against him. That should be pretty damn awesome. But as well as that, there will be talks as well. Like I said, to get the Retro Gaming Revival was a big one for us. And the reason I say that is because We love those guys. That's no joke.
Yeah.
We think they're amazing. Obviously, we were at OLL with them the other day. We've met them before anyway. Great guys. Honestly, if you don't already subscribe to their channel, do go and do that as well. Retro Gamer Revival. They interview basically pretty much anyone in the retro gaming universe, as well as loads of others. Dorp just put, can I hear more about those NottsVGE people? Ray Chan is unfortunately saying she can't make it to NottsVGE due to other commitments, but I just know you'll put on a most excellent event. Ray Chan's awesome. Yes. Ray Chan actually, funny enough, won the tickets to our last event.
Yes, he did.
So it was great to because obviously I met her at OLL as well again. So that was good to see her. But maybe if we have another event after this, could make that one. But obviously, who knows? Who knows?
Sorry, Alex, to get butt in there. The comments and questions are coming in. So we have a couple of questions, some of which I'm not going to answer because that would just defeat the whole object. But right, first off, are the Retro Game Revival guys VIP wristbands ready? Asking for a friend. So I'm guessing it's going to be one of the 4 friends that you are bringing along with you, hopefully. The only wristbands that we'll be offering everyone this year are all the same, but there are, they are these. So let's just put me on the big screen. Hold on.
There it is.
So these are the Nottingham Video Games Expo wristbands. So every single person. Oh, hey, hello.
There he is.
Exit solo. So every single person that's a guest, VIP, invited guest, person that's attending, even we will have those purely because we're thinking about the environment, aren't we? That's what we're doing. And the fact it's cheaper to do more of the same than loads of different ones. So
correct.
Yes, but you are very important people. That's why we've made you as our guest hosts as well as a screenplay. So Retro Game Revival will be doing talks with various guests. So Kev Bayliss will be one of those and doing the Donkey Kong Country challenge with the audience.
What was Diddy Kong Racing?
Well, he made Donkey Kong Country as well, so it depends what he wants to play.
Yeah, that's true actually, because we did originally think Diddy Kong Racing, but you're right. I guess ultimately whatever he wants to play.
Yeah, because I mean, a lot of the Donkey Kong Country music is stunning, and like trying to do like say a fastest run of a certain level with the guy that created maybe some of the music and graphics and whatever would be fantastic. Yeah. But there is 78 days to go. Okay, so there's not long when you think about it. So if you've already got your tickets, great. You know, most of the people in the chat that are watching live, you've probably got your tickets. If you're watching this video back and you found it either on the YouTube or any of the social platforms, and you're thinking about buying a ticket, then do so. There is a limited number of tickets available. We're at a bigger venue than last year. We're at the Belgrave Rooms in Nottingham. So it's a self-contained venue. And one of the questions was, will there be alcohol? Yes, there will be alcohol. There is a bar. Go on, Alex, go on.
There is indeed a bar. And we made sure there is a bar. Because the one reason, the one big thing that we learned from the first event is, not just the alcohol side of it. It was kind of, can people get easy access to drinks and snacks and things like that? The good thing is, obviously, this time, yes, there is there's me on the screen. It's we've got a fully licensed bar, which will be running the whole way through the event. As well as that, we've got a couple different food vendors. We've got the donuts, which let me tell you, if you love donuts, you are going to go nuts for. Yeah, so there's another one as well. I think they're called Peacock Catering Company or something.
Indeed.
I believe is correct. So we've got food covered. The one thing people said to us, food was a bit of an issue. So, hey, we've righted that. And the other one was alcohol. The bar was too far. So we bought the bar into the same actual room and, event space. And it's going to be fully staffed. We're not going to have someone rushing off to cook pizzas this time. We've learned from that one. So yeah, food is there, and you got to remember this venue is in the heart of Nottingham. So you can any type of food you can think of, you're probably in about a 2 to 3 minute walking distance from. So anything's there. There's cash points absolutely everywhere. If you still use cash, that is. So it's all covered. That was the one big thing that a lot of people said was the food options weren't great. And hey, we hope you like what we've done with it. What was that one? Are you guys?
Are you guys announced the next celebrity coming to NottsVGE?
Okay.
Well, we're not going to announce that tonight, but we can tell you when to look on our socials, couldn't we, Alex?
You are, sorry.
We could tell them when to. They can tell them when to look on our socials.
Yes. When is that date then, James?
Is it Saturday?
It is Saturday, yeah.
So yeah, Saturday. Keep an eye on our socials because all at the same times, and no matter if you're looking on our Instagram or looking on our Facebook, Twitter, the announcement will go live all at the same time. So be ready for that one. It's our next guest announcement. I don't know if I was supposed to say that, but it is. So
it's fine. It's fine. That's why we've got everyone here today. We want you guys to find out more, to see when things are getting announced. But yeah, Saturday is the day to look out for. Great guest to announce. It won't be the only one. It will be only one for that day. But like I said, we've even got a meeting with someone else tomorrow to be part of the event.
We're not going to say that tonight.
I definitely am not saying that tonight.
No way.
So we've got a lot going on. You know, me and you talk most days, and all we're talking about is how we're moving things forward. You know, and I think the biggest thing for us is we just wanted to listen to what everyone said, and like I said, the food was the big one, the bar was the big one. I'm trying to think what other feedback we have that was even remotely negative. I don't think anything really was. So everyone seemed to like what we did. People said, okay, we need more game traders. And I'm pretty damn sure we've delivered with that one. Because we've got the Saw Fun guys, which, to be fair, as soon as that news broke, people went nuts. Obviously, the Mobile Games Exchange are back. Light Gun Retro are back. We've also got Lizard Retro. They are, another game vendor. We've got Dream Consoles. It's another one. Christ, we got so many games vendors this time. But if anyone says we don't have any games vendors, I'd be pretty damn shocked.
Yeah, it was. So the thing is, last year we did it at the thing is, we had no bad blood or anything with the venue, so we just outgrew it. So people wanted it in the city centre, so that's what we've done, the city centre. So there's plenty of places that each and every one of you can go to for food, drinks and everything prior or before or during. The wristbands, again, you can have on all day, so you can come back to the venue as much as you want. From 11 till 5, that's when it's going to be open till. It's one day this year because most people only book tickets for one day. But, that wasn't to say that there wasn't anyone on the Sunday or the Saturday because both days sold out. But it's just people like, say, OLL and stuff like that. The majority of people can only really do one day of this. So that's what we're going to focus on is one day.
Yeah.
But, plenty to do. Like, people wanted games. You've got tons of games now to play and to purchase. You've also got, so in the debug area, there's that as well. Plenty of stuff to do. Like if you've seen on the website, I mean, the majority of people don't visit our website, which is really odd. They like to see our socials. So when, like you said, Saw Thumbs, I visited them in York and the shop is incredible. And the fact that they wanted to be part of our second event, they wanted to be part of our first event, but the times clashed too near Christmas. We've got them here, and let me tell you, they're if there's a game you want, they've probably got it. All right, so that's going to be good.
I was going to say, if you just look at if you follow them on Facebook or Twitter or whatever, it's incredible the stuff they get in. And they're bringing all of that. Well, probably not the entire shop's worth, but a lot of it to this event. They themselves have 3 tables. As well as that, we believe they're possibly even having backing shelving. So they're bringing pretty much everything. So literally, I can say this. As soon as you enter the venue space, the trader space, they are straight in front of you. So we've given them kind of a prime position. Not that anyone in that area isn't in prime position, but they're literally as soon as you come through the door. And We know they're going to make a spectacle of it in a good way. They, like you said, they wanted to be part of the first event, but the timings didn't line up basically. So as soon as we were even thinking of this next event, which by the way was pretty much a day or two after the other one ended, so this has been a long time coming. We reached out to them, and they were like, yeah, absolutely, let's do this. So so over the top to have these guys. But yeah, are you going to announce the floor plans or going to wait for it? Floor plans. When are we doing that? That might be the next stream, but yeah, hold on. In regards to the floor plans, I just said floor pans. Floor plans. It's all dependent on a couple conversations we've got going on, and like I said, we've got a meeting tomorrow with someone, whatever you want to call it. So once that has happened, and then I could see us releasing the floor plan in the next week, something like that.
Yeah, the floor plan's been done for some time now.
Yeah,
because the table space sold out because we had such a waiting list from the first event. We reached out to the people that were at the first event on the waiting list because they wanted to be part of any future ones, and then from there we had the ones that we wanted to be part of the next event, and then that's it. We just had to plan the tables and everything around those. But following a conversation, maybe tomorrow. Yes, it's tomorrow afternoon.
It's not maybe tomorrow. It's tomorrow.
Then
to be fair, go on.
I mean, many of the expos and conventions, they don't normally do the floor plans until either a week before or a couple of weeks before the event goes live, even if they do share it. Some of them don't. So let's just say that it's a self-contained venue. The Retro Game Revival guys are not near the toilets. They're near the changing rooms. But
put them in the cloakroom.
Yeah, the cloakroom. There is a cloakroom, but
that's what I mean. There's a cloakroom there.
But yeah. So in a way, I don't know what I was saying. It's
you've lost track, mate.
I've lost track. But it's gonna be a good event. The venue's good. We hope you all enjoy it. And yeah.
Anyway, so yes, guests announced so far. So if you want to scroll down.
Oh yes. There's one.
So obviously, yes, there is just the. I mean, technically there is one. There's Kev Bayless. We spoke about Kev. Apart from Kev, obviously we've got the Retro Game Revival guys.
Yes.
Obviously, they're going to be running quite a lot of the stage. To be fair, which is going to be great. We're really excited for them. They're bringing their style of interviewing, let's say, and they have a lot of banter, which I love. I think that's great. Oh, Amy's here. How you doing? So yes, there is what else we got? Partners, host, publishers. So yeah, debug, screenplay. So obviously screenplay is run by Ravi. So obviously Ravi was at our first event. Ravi was the one who obviously did the talks with Rare. So obviously we're still working with Ravi. Ravi's going to be at this event as well, bringing his guest as well. Guest or guests. Who knows? Can't tell you yet, though. But yeah, obviously, Retro Game Revival, they'll be doing some as well. And obviously, you'll have Wave as well. So Wave are they're taking a kind of smaller stance this time. They're kind of just there as a smaller trader. And obviously, Debug, which is obviously helmed by Dan as well. We're going to have all the different developers there, which is going to be great, showing off their new games. And, that's the big bit of feedback we had with the first event was... we loved the fact you had developers there because developers were the one thing that people don't really see. It's a bit, to be fair, going slightly off topic with the old Games Re-Up channel.
There we go. Plug straight away. What is it? 25 minutes in, plugs his channel.
Everyone's left. Is the one big thing everyone kept saying when I did the dev talks was we never see these devs. No one ever talks to them. Maybe that'll make it come back one day, eh? You never know. So yeah, that is the one. Sorry, that's the one thing, big thing that people said to us is devs. We love to see them. So we've got a couple here, not a huge amount here. We've got Claire Morwood. We got Gnome King Games. Obviously done the train game, which I believe he's actually having his physical release here this time with us. Gaslight Games. We've obviously got Insignia as well. Could be more pending though. So obviously, like I said, this event is still evolving. It hasn't stopped evolving yet. So keep an eye across all of the socials: Twitter, TikTok, Discord, and Facebook. And obviously here as well, YouTube channel. If you don't already subscribe, do that. So, guests announced so far. That's great. But like I said, keep an eye on Saturday, because that's when another one will be dropping as well. Yeah, we've got community groups. Obviously, we've got Nintendo Nottingham doing their... what tournament are they doing this year? Mario Kart, right?
Yeah, so they're going to bring Mario Kart, and you know, they've got... Last year they had one table, now they've got two tables. So theirs was one of the busiest areas throughout the weekend. So, you know, it would be wrong for us not to bring them back again. So they're going to be running Mario Kart, and they may also do other games like Smash Brothers or Splatoon and all those other great games that people want to play on the Switches and stuff like that. So in the evening, if we're doing the schedule again, everybody liked it, that they had the big screen finals. That could return. We, you know, it could, it could return. Who knows? Yeah. If it worked well last time, why not have it again? You know, the same as Kev Bayless. He worked really well last time, so we're bringing him back again. So if you do have rare items, not as in what those retro gamers say,
just rare, expensive ones.
Yeah, games published and developed or made by Rare. Like last time, there'll be a separate table that you can talk to the guests and maybe get some items signed again, like others did, like Killer Instinct. People had that cart signed because I told one of the traders to push all the Rare games to the front. People are going to buy them, and that they did.
I'm going to have to stop you right there, my friend. I've just got one thing to say. I just want to say thanks to Joseph Webb. If he is, I don't think he's in this chat. Just bought a family ticket. So that's 2 kids, 2 adults. Will be great to see Joseph. Thank you for the support. Yeah, great to see. Yeah,
lovely. Yes, so that's a new thing that we've done, family ticket, because that was one of the concerns last time was, you know, if 2 adults want to come along with 1 child, that family ticket offer still works out reasonable price, you know, or if there's 2 children and, you know, whatever. It's just a good little bundle we've decided to do this time around. And we've also, you know, if the child is under 6 years old, with 1 paying adult ticket, that child under 6 gets in for free as well. So we're making it more of a day out for the family as well as a community day, and you know, just to bring people together. That's the idea of these conventions that we're doing, these video games expos. You know, we just want everybody to have a good time.
Yes, yeah, absolutely. So yeah, you know, got all the community groups. Like you said, Derby Computer Museum. Wow. I mean, we really wanted those guys. They're going to be bringing quite a range of systems, let's say, for everyone to play, enjoy. You know, there might be systems there that you've never had a chance to play before. So that's all going to be there. Got a nice dedicated area for them. There's also, to be fair, if you haven't bought tickets yet, they are actually running a competition to basically get 2 tickets to NottsVGE. So obviously go and follow them on their socials, Derby Computer Museum. But as well as that, when you do buy, if you do buy a ticket to be at the event at NottsVGE, you will also be entered into a competition. Although we haven't actually announced this yet, so this is new news for everyone. You are actually entered. I probably shouldn't have done it, but who cares?
No, because you mentioned it in the trailer. So people, if you watched the trailer, you would already know this. But if you're one of the very few people that haven't watched the trailer, then Alex, go for it.
Yeah, so basically, yeah, if you are at the event and you have bought a ticket, you will be entered into a competition to be able to get a couple tickets to also go to Derby Computer Museum. So, yeah, we'll be announcing that during the day. You know, there's tons of competitions on this year. We've also got the raffles returning again from the charity, Get Well Gamers. So last year, they gave away it was a boxed PS1 and a stack, I'm saying a stack of games.
Yeah.
Not just that, they also gave away an Xbox One, if I remember rightly, just from being part of a raffle. And obviously all of the money made from that goes to charity, a kids charity. And
the games they had as well.
I was going to say, they had boxes and boxes. So last year it was 360 games. They sold out. They sold out because they were selling them at like, what was it? It was something ludicrous.
Like 3 for a fiver.
Was it 3 for a fiver or was it 5 for a tenner?
5 for a tenner, yeah.
Yeah, 5 for a tenner. And there was some really good... I nearly swore then. There's some really good stuff there. So they'll be here again. We don't know what their prizes are going to be yet, but as soon as we know, we've got more info on that, we'll release that as well. Robin Hood and Media Group, they'll be making a comeback as well. But yeah, well, if you look at the traders, I mean, this list is ever growing. I mean, for example, just down slightly, we've got MBP UK. Obviously, they do the little game covers for Switch games. And, you know, they were at OLL, but they reached out to us actually after OLL. To be fair, a lot of people have reached out to us after OLL. So I think it's because they're a big event. People saw us at OLL. They knew what was coming, and they reached out. But yeah, tons
I can give a little exclusive then of their location then on the floor plan. So these guys, MBP, he makes manuals for Switch games, like Alex said, because Nintendo Switch games don't have manuals with them. So if you wanted an incredibly looking, awesome manual for your Switch game, whether it be the new Zelda or Mario Kart or whatever, then this person here makes them, and they will be right near Nintendo Nottingham. So once you finish playing Mario Kart, Splatoon, Zelda, or whatever, you can actually buy yourself a manual to go in your case. So, I mean, they look. I've not even got a Switch myself, and the artwork and the time, the effort that's gone into these little manuals that will fit into the cases looks absolutely incredible. And we can't wait to have him at our event. It's going to be awesome.
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, tons and like you said, tons of people. Parallel Universe is back again. Is Robin Hood Amiga Group going to bring their systems and tournaments this year or not? Don't know. It's the honest answer. Don't know. They're going to be here, or be there, I should say, in some form of capacity, but don't know.
Last year they were there in spirit in a way, like somebody else mentioned earlier in the chat. They're from Canada, so they'll be here in spirit for the event. But in a way, so Ravi is in charge of screenplay. He's also part of the Robin Hood Amiga Group, and there's also like Amiga magazine as well. Is it Amiga Addicts or Amiga something or other? I can't remember. Is it Amiga
Addict?
Yeah. So the presence is there with the two people from the group. So if you have conversations about their meetups or their tournaments, and you can talk to them about that there. We don't know, like Alex says, what they're going to be bringing this year. We need to catch up with them, but we've been told that thus far they are part of the event. So that's why we're heavily promoting them throughout the event. But I mean, Ravi's there anyway, and he'll be at the group. So if you've got questions about the group itself, when they do tournaments and that, then by all means ask Ravi. But you know, we will announce that. So if they do come to us and say, look, we're going to put on a couple of Amigas for you guys to play, there might be a tournament. But we do have a couple of other tournaments taking place throughout the one day as well. So if they've not got systems and tournaments taking place, we'll also say that as well. So just keep an eye on the socials. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. So obviously, we're basically coming to the end of this bit right now. Traders isn't announced so far, although announced is spelled wrong, but that doesn't matter.
I didn't say that. I didn't put that in.
Yeah, I think I typed that. But either way, yeah, you can see all the traders announced. There could still be more coming, but this is all dependent on certain conversations happening. So, like I said, follow us everywhere. As soon as we have more information, you'll see it everywhere. Like I said, I do TikTok. James does Facebook, Twitter, God knows what else. James is basically our socials man because he used to do it for 10 years. So he is the socials man. Yes. I just do TikTok.
Well, yeah, you're more of the face and the enthusiasticness of the event. I'm the more, as you saw on stage, if you was at OLL, I'm the more laid back, and I didn't get to play Crazy Taxi kind of guy. That's
the dry wit.
The dry wit, yeah.
There it is.
There you go. And I've even changed a spelling mistake for you as well.
Oh, you're a good man. Thank you very much. Hey, love it. On the fly editing, right?
So there we go. To traders. Whoa, traders.
Yeah. So, like you said, we got loads coming up. We got Rainy Day Gaming's another one. They were a very recent addition. They predominantly sell on eBay, but they've not done events before. So they were like, "Can we be at your event?" We're like, "Well, yeah, sure you can." And now they're here. So we've got them as well. So that is the end of obviously the traders part.
There's quite a lot of traders that we've not mentioned as well, but we will be putting a spotlight on a number of traders throughout the coming weeks and months as well. So You know, you can always go on the website and click on the find out more button to learn about each of the traders that we've done. We try to make it user friendly as well. So if you're wanting to find out about rainy day gaming, you just click on the find out more button. It takes you to either an eBay page or something like that. Arcade Frames as well. It just goes onto their site so you can learn more about them. But really, really happy with the lineup of traders we have.
Yeah, absolutely. I couldn't have said it better myself. So one question that a lot of people have asked, actually, to be fair, what are we doing differently this time? Like, do you want to answer that? I mean, like, I think the biggest things we've already been talking about is the improvements we've made in the sense of food. Like Max was saying, he doesn't have to walk a minute to the bar because the bar is right there. So
Yeah.
you know, we've covered that. But yeah, food was the massive one. Talks, people love the dev talks. Hey, one dev already there. Hey, maybe more coming soon.
Alex, don't you make me announce who we got coming up.
No, you can't do that.
No,
you cannot do that. So yeah, we've obviously all of this information, everything we're saying right now is all on the website. The FAQs, although not many people really look at our FAQs, we've done a really, well, James, I should say, has done a really in-depth FAQ page on the website. So if there's something you want to know, it's likely it's going to be answered on there. Oh yeah, so that was Max just saying that what was it? I totally missed that. Oh, here we go, about John Riggs. I was watching John Riggs' video and they featured on that. Oh, that was Raw Talent, I believe, was it?
Yeah, Raw Talent.
Yeah, Raw Talent. To be fair, Raw Talent were pretty cool. I can't remember, though, if we reached out to them and they couldn't be. I can't remember.
Yeah, I think they...
Or it was a clash or something?
Yeah, because I think there's an event happening in London as well at the same time. Hyper Japan or something, isn't it?
That's
so lots of people's commitments. So the traders that we've reached out to as well, they go into Hyper Japan. So some of them are either going as they are or just as a trader. Sensible Soccer rematch. Yeah, sure. By all means, yeah. I'd happily wipe the floor with you.
I would love to see that.
Yeah. No, but on a serious note, my control pad weren't working. So that's
here we get. There's always excuses. Every blooming tournament, there's always excuses. Whether it's you, whether it's who else was it? Oh no, actually, I can't. I won't.
Yeah, that was you on Tony Hawk's. I had to
oh God, yeah. That
anyway,
was not good.
Back onto our event. Why everyone's here?
Mate.
Why everyone's
I'll recap.
So we've got this one here. I'm excited that Saw Thumbs and Monster Joysticks are coming in. Coming in. Yes, they're going to be there.
They are. They are coming.
So yeah, that's going to be good. And I might buy my joystick for my Raspberry Pi, a nice arcadey joystick, you feel.
Yeah.
As you were saying,
really
Alex,
glad to get them.
Our FAQ pages are stacked with everything you need to know. So why the venue change? Why Nottingham? Why everything else? What time does it start? I'm arriving early. Can I get breakfast from somewhere? How can I take part in the Mario Kart tournament? Right, this was a question we had asked to us. Is the venue accessible for wheelchair users? So yes, it is. There's no steps. There's a ramp or a lift. So you don't have to go up any sort of steps there. So if you bring in children in a buggy, if you're a wheelchair, or if you're assisted, need any sort of assisted in walking or anything like that, then you don't have to worry. It's a inclined not hill, but it's just a little bit of a ramp that you have to go up to get to the venue.
A hill.
Well, it's Nottingham's very hilly. Nottingham's very hilly.
A hill to get to the venue.
Yeah, it's over there.
Oh, that would be funny.
But yeah, everything's on here. There is no Wi-Fi at this venue, but everybody nowadays just has decent internet on their phones, on tablets or whatever. Is there a gaming area to play for free? Yes. Debug and the Derby Computer Museum. That's included in your ticket price. Can you win prizes? Yes, there should be a raffle and activities going on at this moment in time. What we got there? I've entered into what was that?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, there we go.
Okay. Emotion controls only. Yeah.
Imagine that, getting into a tournament and then you're literally like, oh, it's motion controls. So,
yeah.
Amy. Oh, sorry, go on.
Go on.
Amy said no Wi-Fi.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no Wi-Fi.
Well, I have a feeling that they have Wi-Fi, but I can't remember whether it is public or not. We may have a small 4G solution, but you got to remember, with the hundreds of people who are going to be there, it's not going to be that quick. So,
yeah.
And obviously, we've got to have a solution also for the traders, because obviously a lot of the traders are going to be using, the sum-up readers, etc. Again, some of them will be using 4G anyway. But hey, at the end of the day, surely most people nowadays, they do have, data contracts and things like that. I know it will be a good thing to have, but, I'll be back into it. I'll hack into it. Okay, well, you could give it a go, I guess. No 5G. There's going to be 5G in the area. Just okay. Hold on. I'm supplying this out of my own pocket, the 4G routers. So yeah, it will be there. There's obviously 5G in the centre anyway. It's Nottingham City Centre. So yeah, should be good. So what are we doing differently? Yeah, like you said, we've covered all of this in the FAQs. It's all there. So next up, is there any exclusives to share here now? I mean, that's really up to you, mate.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I don't know what exclusives we can share. I mean, if you're reading the live chat, then you may have seen that there's something that's happening. So if you're reading the live chat, there might be something in there that's an exclusive that we didn't even say, that somebody else has already commented that we've not promoted just yet. Yeah, so as you mentioned, Wi-Fi. I didn't see anybody live streaming the whole event last year, and why would you just enjoy the event? What's this? Is there going to be a cash and bank cards at the event for everyone? What to have?
It's a giveaway.
No.
It's a giveaway.
It's a giveaway. It's somebody else's card.
So traders, yeah, it's a mix. All of them, as far as I'm aware, are cash and card. I don't think, to my knowledge, I've really ever been to an event where they don't have both. I don't know if you mean to get in. If you're meaning get into the actual event, I mean, it is tickets, post or before the actual event.
Yeah.
We may do something around that on the actual day, but if you want to be at the event, buy your tickets now. But basically, is what I'm saying. So yeah, but traders. Yeah, I'm pretty damn certain they're all card and cash.
Yeah,
that's just the way it is nowadays. They offer everything. So, finally, I've been trying to get rid of you. Wow. Well, there you go. There's an exclusive. Right. So, will the chairs on the stage be?
Well,
where
the
are we
chairs
going with this?
The chairs are comfy. So, well, basically, the stage area. So, the host, Retro Game Revival, along with Screenplay, will be hosting a number of guests and tournaments on the stage. So the chairs will be comfortable as you would expect from a conference in sort of environment. So it's not going to be plush Chesterfield sofas or tub chairs from the pub. They are
Chesterfield.
Yeah, the
Who
nice
the hell
effect.
still buys Chesterfield?
I've got one in my games room.
Are you for real?
Yeah.
That's a Chesterfield.
Yeah, that red one, that red leather one.
I did not leather.
Red leather. Well, red Chesterfield.
Got stuck to that, eh?
Anyway, this is
a hot day I would.
This is a recorded video that's going to go on the website. So lots of this is going to be cut out. Obviously, all the
no,
silliness.
It's not. It's staying. People love this. Well, maybe they probably don't actually.
People don't like to see us. Anyway.
Incorrect. Anyway, let's crack on. Sorry, any exclusives to share? Is there any?
Should I do one for the people that are watching this and watching this back?
You can if you want. You can.
Okay.
Mate.
Okay. So. Okay, that's fine.
It's already been pressured into this.
Right, it's already been announced in the chat. So I'll scroll back onto the chat because the gentleman that's in the chat is hosting a tournament. So let's just see if I can find that all the way back to the very beginning when they mentioned it.
Yeah.
So if you did go to OLL, I know there's lots of talk about OLL because we've been there recently and we enjoyed it, and everybody that's in the chat may have went there as well. So I'm trying to see how far back that conversation was. But you carry on talking, Alex, if you want to.
Can't be that far back, surely.
Unless it's gone. Gosh, where is it? Okay. There we are.
Oh, here we go. I'm assuming he, instead of tournament at Ollie.
Yeah.
At OLL.
So what I was going to say here then, so the conversations that rolled up afterwards were asking what they've been up to. So we was next to them at OLL, and we enjoyed what they did. So the exclusive that I'm going to share is we might have them at our event. There you go. There's an exclusive. We might have them at our event.
The exclusive. We might have them at the event. So in other words, we've got them at the event.
So yeah, in other words, if you're a fan of Street Fighter, then you might want to keep a lookout for some announcements that come up soon.
I mean, to be fair, that's a really good question, Dorbs. Will they have a mic? I mean, they might break the mic if they get hold of it and blow up the speakers or something. But, you know, we love their passion, to be fair, for Street Fighter. That's what we thought would just be great to have. We know a lot of people love Street Fighter. I'm not a big fan because I'm rubbish at fighting games. But, hey, we know a lot of you guys do like it. So if you are at the event, you can obviously take part in the event. Of course you will, because you'll be there with a ticket. But, I mean, the actual on-stage Street Fighter tournament. Do you win anything though? That's the question I don't know. And they've not actually told us. So if you can win something, is there a trophy? Because the one thing, if you remember from OLL 22, was there was a trophy for a Daytona event that you ran, James. So
yeah. Because I thought this year at OLL 23, I thought the audience was going to win things for how well we played on stage, the guests, but I don't know if that changed or not. But I was so engrossed into playing on Bomberman and playing Tony Hawk's and everything that I don't know if anyone won anything. So if you did win anything in the audience because of how well I played, then enjoy that. If you didn't, then sorry. But it's 78 days to go until the Nottingham Video Games Expo comes to the Belgrave Rooms in the city centre of Nottingham. So there's plenty of ways to get to Nottingham and how to get to the venue. I've put the details in the FAQ and help pages. Tickets are still on sale. Currently, there are still family, child, and adult tickets available. If there's any other questions in the comments as well, actually, that could help anybody with our answers, then by all means put the comments and questions in there. What's this? Just got out of work. Hope everyone is well. Only 78 days to go. Indeed. 78 days to go. Nice to have you with us.
Do you know, it is shocking, isn't it? And we said this the first time round. We're like, Christ, there's still like 120 days left to go. It's now at 78 days. Before we know it, it's going to be like a couple weeks away.
Yes.
I'm shocked at how quickly it comes around, to be fair.
Yeah, no, we was impressed with how quickly the early bird tickets that we put on sale went.
Oh, God, yeah.
We put them on sale and then they went. And then normal standard adult tickets were then just starting to sell as well. As soon as we do any announcements, the ticket
just rolls on, doesn't it?
That's why we don't really want to give too many announcements tonight, because they help with our ticket sales. But you guys help with our ticket sales as well. So if you are attending NottsVGE, then shout about it on your socials.
Hashtag NottsVGE.
Yeah, indeed, because it'd be great that your communities come along to it and see you guys and see what you're up to and chat to you, because we do these events for you guys as well, the community. So that's why we listened to everything you said. You wanted more games. This year we got more games, more game traders. We got loads. And you wanted some food venues inside the venue itself. We've done that. And we've got a bar that's open from 11 till 5. And then from 5, people have asked if there's an after party. The venue is right next door to Rock City and Horn in Hand and things like that.
Oh, yeah.
Rock City is where I've seen so many bands. I've seen like Alice Cooper to Jason Donovan at that venue.
Sorry,
so what? Yeah, I've seen
Jason Donovan.
Oh yeah, he was there. He rocked up at 2 o'clock in the morning. Yeah.
Well, I think it's more the fact of why the hell were you there to see Jason Donovan?
Well, they do every Friday night. There's an 80s night. There used to be when I was growing up. I'm old now, but yeah, basically every Saturday night as well. That's where they've moved the 80s night to. So if you like 80s and 90s music on a Saturday evening, then after the event, a couple of us might be wandering over to the Rock City. That's right, a stone's throw away.
Well, this is it. Sorry, go on.
No, I'm just saying there's so many hotels, there's so many restaurants, there's so many bars, there's so many places to eat. There's Costa's, Starbucks, everything right nearby. So if, there's going to be a lot of people leaving this venue that are going to want to go and do something afterwards. And with the community, by all means, we'll be there. It's going to be a tiring day for us. I mean, the build up would be tiring anyway. So we're just going to want to let our hair down. So if anybody wants to do that with us, by all means, appreciate that.
Yeah, I was going to say I'm not going to say it's going to be carnage because it would never be carnage if we did it, right? There's a kebab van. I didn't even read that one. I put that called Jason Donovan in Bristol, eh? Bristol. Anyway, so yeah, obviously that's what we're going to be doing. Is we will be going out after. I mean, we'll have to. We do actually obviously have to close down the venue before, at the end of the venue, at the end of the day. I'm getting my words muddled up now. And so once we do that, have a quick shower, obviously, and then we'll be out. That's right. So obviously make sure to follow us on our socials, because when we do go out, it will be posted live. So if you want to know where we are, if you want to come hang out, because let's face it, some of the guests are likely to be with us, as well as some of the hosts like the Retro Gamer Revival. It's going to be, I mean, now you know it will be carnage, but yeah, we're going to be going out as well. So Nottingham is going to be quite something, I got to say. But as you can see right now, this is the little trailer that we thought up in. When did we do this? Was it January or February?
Yeah, we filmed it early doors. Well, you had the idea for the trailer, didn't you? So it was your baby that you went with. It
was. I'm not an actor. We're both not actors, but we just thought it'd be a bit of fun. Every time, or if we do another.
If we do another
event, could be Nottingham. Who knows? Then we will always try and do a bit of a fun little announcement. But if you have to make sure you're following us, because when anything starts to drop, it'll be across all the socials. But yeah, as you can see, debug, we got the whole lot. It's all going to be there. So I think that's pretty much it for this one. I don't think there's anything else. There's nothing else even to go through. We've pretty much covered everything. We're not going to do the streams as frequent as we did last time, because we're promoting a lot of this through Twitter, Facebook, TikTok, you name it. It's all across there. One of the big names is dropping on Saturday. So that'll be on YouTube. It'll be everywhere. The video will be everywhere. And even this person or entity will also be dropping it at the same time. Or, no, not the same time.
Well, no, sorry. I was just shaking my head to this one.
I can't remember if it's the day after or not. I can't remember.
There's no VIP wristbands of any sort that we're giving out.
What? Hold on. The VIP wristbands is the fact we're probably taking you out for food after.
Yeah. Maybe. Depends on us. Depends on how many tickets sell. That's it.
Well, yeah, exactly. If people buy tickets, hey, we'll be able to do that, right? So, yeah, it's going to be amazing. Make sure to follow us everywhere. News dropping Saturday. God, I need to drop the name then. God,
yeah, so just keep an eye out on our socials, like Alex said. Saturday evening. Yeah, Saturday evening.
Is it Saturday evening?
Yeah, it could be. Well, just look, everyone's going to have their phones in their hands on Saturday.
It is Saturday. We're going to have
They'll
have something in their hands, probably hopefully. Their phones, I'd assume.
But very good. But yeah, so the guests will be announced. Guests or entity or whatever, people, business or whatever. It's going to be on there. So, yeah, what's this? Just notice it says music.
I don't understand. Can what? Can Vogue the guys? Can Vogue the guys are great. Chat whilst you have your. I don't understand what you're saying right there, but I totally agree. Let's do that. Obviously, Docky's going to be there as well. We forgot to announce. Is he?
Exclusive.
Oh no!
You went so.
You went so well. Docky! Oh man!
And Docky, you meant Docky's here in the chat with us.
Yes, that's what it was.
That's what you meant. And he was
Oh,
with us
man.
last year in the restaurant area and pub area. That's what you meant. Yeah? The
Correct.
sausage? Yes.
Sausage.
But no, anyway, yeah, we're pretty much done, aren't we? Now we wrapped up.
We are done.
You've asked some really wonderful questions that everybody wants to hear for our event. So thank you very much for doing so. If you have any other questions, by all means, put them in the comments. Keep an eye out on all of our socials because that's where all the events information will be announced.
Yes.
Like Alex said, we won't be doing these often. How this one's gone tonight, I don't think we'll do another one. But
I think people want more of this. I'm not gonna lie.
people don't. People clearly don't.
Yeah.
But no, I'm looking forward to this, and I hope you guys do. We've tried to have as much as you guys wanted at an event to this one, so make it as you will. And yeah, Alex, I'll leave your sign outs to you.
There's not really much else to say. I mean, like I said, follow us everywhere. You know who we are. You know, you can follow us individually as well. James, it's much more. All over the socials, exactly the same name. Me, Al, Games Re-Up, everywhere, exactly the same. Although, I haven't done Twitch in a while, and I'm not, don't know, I've kind of been toing and froing with it. I don't know. YouTube, it's the home of Games Re-Up.
It is.
Anyway, enough of talking about myself. Thank you, everyone, and we'll see you all again very, very soon.
If we don't see you again, we'll see you in July, the 22nd.
Yep.
All right, July, 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. Get your tickets if you haven't done so already on the website, and we'll see you soon.
Absolutely. See you later, guys. Goodbye.